Greetings and salutations. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on profit margin and markup. As you can see here, there are 4 formulas listed below. Now, there are a lot of key terms, but we're going to go through each and every one of them. Firstly, what is a percentage profit markup? Well, it's basically the amount you're marking up the price from what you pay for. It's basically what you add to prices in order to make money. Then, what is percentage profit margin? Well, it's a percentage that measures how profitable your pricing strategy is. And to go into more detail, it's basically how well you control costs and how effectively you use raw materials and labor to produce your products or services. Then, as you can see here, is the word cost price. What is cost price? Well, cost price is the original price of an item. And then below you can see another word, which is selling price. Selling price is the amount that the buyer pays to buy the product. Let's use Zara as an example. Let's say this person goes to Paris and they are trying to find new clothes to sell in Zara. Let's say they come across this beautiful jacket and the person's like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. So they pay for it and they pay €10 for that jacket. So that is the cost price, €10. It is the original price that the business is paying for. Then let's say that person goes back to Zara, wherever it is located, and they say, this jacket's good, let's sell it. So they sell that jacket for, let's just say, €15. They added 50% on top of what it cost them to buy the jacket, like I said. That is the percentage markup. It's basically the profit. What are they adding onto the original cost price to make a profit, to make money? But there's a catch. That percentage markup isn't all kept. Zara doesn't keep that €5. They have to, out of the €15, the customer paid 33.33% is pure profit for the business. So that means that markup it looks more into how much Zara increased the price based on what they paid, which was €10. Although margin looks at how much Zara made from what the customer paid. So margin means that Zara earns 33.33%, and that is the amount that they actually earn. But the rest, they have to pay that off to the place that they originally bought that jacket from. So that is the difference between markup, margin, cost price, and selling price, and I'm sure we all know what loss and discount is. Now we are given a question. A shop buys a bag for €11. Okay, so this means this has to be the cost price. The business itself is buying a bag for €11. This is the original price of the bag. The selling price was €15.50. So they are selling that bag, which was originally €11. They increased it by a certain amount to make a profit of it, while also keeping in mind they don't keep the full amount of profit. They have to distribute it to the place that they originally bought it from. Find the percentage, profit margin, and markup. So we can use our trusty formula. Let's find the percentage markup first. So markup, so I'm just gonna say markup is profit over cost price multiplied by 100. So we simply put that in. So what is our profit? Okay, we are told that the cost price is 11 and the selling price is €15.50. In order to find the profit, we just take them away. So €15.50 is what they are selling it to consumers to make a profit. Although €11 is what the business actually bought it for. So taking that away, you get €4.40, and that is your profit. So your profit, €4, 40 all over cost price. What is the original price of this bag? Is it a bag? Yes, it's a bag. So you divide that by 11 and then multiply it by 100, because remember, you are dealing with percentages here, okay? So once you do that out, you should get 40%, 40.91%. This is our markup, although we need to find our margin as well. So to find our margin, we write down our formula. So profit over selling price multiplied by 100, which is 440 all over, what is our selling price? Our selling price is $15.50 multiplied by 100, which gives us 29.03%. So that means that this shop bought the bag for €11, original price. They decided to raise up the price to €15.50, which means that they made a €4.40 profit, okay? And then the markup is 40.91%. This is the amount that they've increased from 11 to €15.50. They don't earn the 40.91%. They only earn 29.03%. That is the actual profit and how much they made from what the customer paid. And this is also why markup will always be bigger than margin for the same profit. This is the second question. The profit a business made from a dress is €2. That's the profit they made. The percentage profit markup is 20%. Find the percentage profit margin. We are told the profit is 2. Okay, brilliant. So profit is equal to €2. And we are told the percentage profit markup is 20%. Okay, so what is our formula to find out the percentage profit markup? Well, it is profit over cost price multiplied by 100. Okay, and this is all equal to 20. What is missing? Well, we have our profit, but we don't have our cost price, and that is a problem. But we can simply find for it. Our profit is 2 over cost price multiplied by 100 is equal to 20, okay? So we are not told our cost price, so we can simply call this, and yes, I am bringing algebra into finance. So 2 over x multiplied by 100 is equal to 20. This is what we're basically told, okay? Our profit is 2. This is the unknown value, the cost price. Multiplying this by 100 gives us 20. So what are we going to do? Well, 2 over x, that's just basically saying 2 over x. You're basically saying that you're multiplying this by 100 over 1. Because remember, everything is over 1. So you can multiply across. X multiplied by 1 is x. And 2 multiplied by 100 is 200, is equal to 20. Alrighty, we've simplified it so much. So 200 over x is equal to 20. What are we going to do now? When we want to take something to the other side, it becomes the opposite of what it is. For example, if we're given the situation where 5 take away 2 is equal to 3. Well, if I want to bring this minus 2 to the other side, it would be 5 is equal to 3 plus 2. It becomes the opposite of what it's already doing. So in this case, this 2 is minusing. It is subtracting. And in this case, the x is dividing itself, well, 200 is dividing itself into x. So if I move this x to the other side, what do you think it will be doing to the 20? It will be multiplying to the 20. So 200 is equal to 20x. You can just put it by itself. 20x. Because here we were dividing, I brought it to the other side, and now it has to multiply. It has to do the opposite of what it is. Remember, the opposite of subtraction is addition, and the opposite of division is multiplication. So this is what you're left with. And this looks very, very similar. What are we going to do? Remember, we are trying to find the value of x. We're trying to find the cost price. So if I bring this 20 to the other side, what's it going to do? Like I said, 20 is multiplying itself to x. If I bring that to the other side, it has to divide. So 200 divided by 20, well, is 10. So x is equal to 10. So now we are told the cost price is equal to 10, but we are not done, okay? It is telling us to find the profit margin. So we found the profit is €2. Our cost price, the original price of a dress, is €10. Brilliant, okay? Sorry, that's supposed to be euro. So this is their profit. This is their cost price. What do we do to find the selling price? Well, we add these two together because this is the total amount that they are adding onto the original price. So the amount that they're selling to consumers would be €12. So this is the selling price. Now, back to the question, we have to find the profit margin. What is the formula to find the percentage profit margin? Well, it is profit over selling price. And we have found the selling price, haven't we, by finding the cost price. Multiplied by 100. Our profit is 2. Our selling price is 12. Multiplied by 100, and that gives us 16.67%. And this is our answer. And that is that. Thank you for watching.